Hi Pisces, this is Star with Ariana. Start with your forecast for the month of August 2025. I will use the ideal tarot, divine messages oracle amongst other decks for your reading this month. For a personalized reading as well as for deck purchase, feel free to reach us at the email address given below. Let's just get down to your reading. The overall energy from the ideal tarot is the Three of Wands. There's an hourglass here, so time is certainly going to be at a premium. I think initial success can be expected, but then from the 3 to the 10 is a long way off. Perhaps there are going to be openings, but then you're also someone who is willing to play the waiting game. You're not in a hurry because you do have your reasons. Pisces, you also need to work on your skills because opportunities could fizzle out because of lack of experience or lack of qualifications. You also need to steer clear, avoid misunderstandings because someone could rake up past issues, so better to keep your cool. Maybe you should also focus on meditation and spiritual practice. Family members will also require your assistance, and this could also mean that could eat into your work hours, so you have to find time. The final days of July stepping into August, I do have the Fool card, and another card which flipped in your reading is the King of Wands. Possibly talk centered around your journey. Maybe you were making travel plans or you were traveling in those final days. Yet recognition was also on the cards. Positive developments were there. You were in a position of strength. I think you were very creative. Those of you dealing with legal matters had also made inroads. I think this was also the time to bury the hatchet, to move on, to let bygones be bygones. You were also promoting and advertising your skills in this period. Obstacles to overcome are the challenges this month. I do have the Hierophant. Now this is another major in your reading, so certainly I think it's going to be an important month. Maybe with the Hierophant you could also be dealing with people who are very rigid, who want structure in their lives and expect you to also follow the rule book. This could also mean that secrets could come out in the open. You're going to gain insight. Overwork, irritability is also on the cards for Pisces this month. You also want to get even with those who talk about your secret life publicly. This isn't going to go down well with you for sure. Possibly, Pisces, you also need to pay attention to the dreams that you have. Maybe these are past life issues that you're dealing with. In essence, there'll be life-changing experiences this month. The insight that you gain will help you heal. I think your temperament could also be suspect, so cover up on your sleep. Maybe your loved ones are also going to want to make home improvements, but you're not keen on the same. Incidentally, influences for this month is the Ten of Pentacles, which talks about opportunities. So strike while the iron is hot. It is going to be a productive month. Maybe you also need to compromise. You also need to cooperate with others. Maybe you're going to be adamant with respect to your opinions. This could create some kind of friction which is uncalled for. Again, Pisces, you also need to promote your talents. You also need to network before things fall in place. You will also benefit on account of recommendation. Maybe new clients will also finalize deals very quickly. Outstation work offers could also be in the pipeline, but then with that Three of Wands, you could have your own reservations. Material gains in any form, whether work related or whether you receive a gift, is also a possibility for you. The first 10 days of August, I do have the Eight of Cups. Now this person, his back is towards us. He is walking away from an ugly or unhealthy situation. Maybe you're going to be someone who is walking away from drama. You don't want to be in a stressful situation. Your health could also be affected. Psychologically, you may feel low. Incidentally, this is also the period when there could be reunions. You could be socializing. You will plan your schedule in such a manner that you will manage to complete all the routine work. Some of your dues may also come in, maybe in advance. Yet I think clarifications will also be sought with respect to financial matter. Perhaps you also need to clear the air if your accountant questions you. Those of you in the leadership position, you will interview candidates. There are going to be some tense moments because there are going to be non-compliant workers. Maybe you have to climb down from your position because the management favors this person. The next 10 days, that is 11th to 20th of August, things do look up. I do have the Temperance card, so slow and steady wins the race. I think patience is going to be the key if you want to proceed. Sometimes we want to throw in the towel, but then with the Temperance card, you will be amply rewarded even if there are delays. You can take heart from the fact that you will achieve what you set out to do. Maybe you're getting worked up for nothing. Your home life could also be an issue. It could disturb you. Work-wise also, there are going to be some stressful moments. Maybe you want to quit, but then keep your chin up and face the music because a winner never quits. Payment will also come in, maybe past dues. Again, you also need to look into taxation issues at this time. You do want harmony in your relationships, but be careful of jealousy and backbiting. With the Eight of Swords, I think that is going to continue as the month proceeds from 21st to 31st August. That is, this lady, she is encircled by swords, so the negative energy could get to you. With 2 eights also in your reading, there are going to be surprises. I think aura cleansing throughout the month is going to keep you in good spirits. Again, you're under pressure, but then your energy levels will allow you to accomplish much. Maybe you should also make concessions at work. You should use your clip tongue. Maybe you can also impersonate for gains. You should compel yourself to complete what you set out to do. Sometimes, we offer or we give our good opinion, but we are not paid. So at this time, if any client seeks your good opinion, I think you should seek an advance. Many of you will also make your way for an interview, but then too much scrutiny could mean that you could turn your back to this offer. Incidentally, from Lenormand also I have the card Cross, which talks about the need for you to focus on religion and spirituality. Maybe there are excessive burdens. We all have a cross to bear. Somewhere you should share your problems. Maybe you should also focus on your own health this month. With the grief card also, with this card talking about grief, I think there are going to be some situations which could leave you near tears. I think you need to pick up the pieces. You also need to understand that people are wearing a mask. There could be a false person, there could be someone deceptive on the work front, or even within your relationships. I think you shouldn't give too much away. You should be guarded. Maybe you want everyone to do things with purity. With the card purity of the soul, I think you do want everyone to be childlike, be innocent. I think the universe is also asking you to focus on your children in case you're a parent. With respect to your love life, I do have the card make the effort. I think in case you fancy someone, maybe you should be flirtatious, or even in an existing relationship or a romantic connection, I think you should be more open and welcoming. Maybe you should wear your heart on your sleeve. You should go with the flow. There are some of you who could be disappointed with the grief card, with the Eight of Cups. Maybe you're walking away from a relationship. That is why the card Runner and Chaser dynamic has come into play. This could be a twin flame connection. One person could recoil due to the intensity of the connection. It is like a cat and mouse chase. Maybe some of you are also thinking of marriage with the Hierophant here. You do want to cement your relationship. You do want the blessings of your elders, but they could be asking you to put an end to this romance. Maybe they think this person isn't the ideal person for you, yet you do regard this person as your soulmate. With the card My Other Soul, you do believe that this relationship is meant to be. Some of you could be in a third party relationship. Maybe you're going to talk about your unhappy marriage with visitors, or even your son. You want to be in the arms of your beloved. You regard this person as your soulmate. With twin flame, soulmate, both coming in your reading, I think somewhere there's a confirmation that the universe is playing its part and is recognizing your connection. Many of you could also make travel plans to be with your person, or it could be vice versa this month. Maybe you also want to go the family way with this card, purity of the soul. The depiction of a baby is just making me think along those lines. Other than that, I think you also need to safeguard your relationship because of the Eight of Swords. I think you should protect the two of you. You should do some cleansing ritual. Salt water bath will also be effective for both of you. That is you and your partner. All in all, surprises are going to be in store for you this month. You also need to focus on spiritual ascension this August. I hope, Pisces, you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.